If you're thinking about moving to Phoenix's West Valley, you're probably asking yourself, should I choose Goodyear, Surprise, or Peoria? And here's the thing. This decision is going to impact everything: where your kids go to school, your daily commute, how much you pay in property taxes, and what you do on weekends. I'm Renee the Realtor, and I've helped hundreds of families make this exact decision. And in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about these three cities: the good, the bad, and the stuff other agents won't tell you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which city is your perfect match. If you're seriously considering a move to the West Valley, click the link below to get my free complete West Valley buyer's guide that goes even deeper than this video. It's got neighborhood by neighborhood breakdowns, school information, and a buyer's timeline checklist. If you like the content of this video, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. I post new videos every week about living in the Phoenix area, including house tours. And I don't want you to miss the insider information that could save you thousands of dollars and a whole lot of headaches. Let's jump into it. Okay, let's start with the 30,000 foot view. Goodyear, Surprise, and Peoria are all in the northwest part of the Phoenix Metro, what we call the West Valley. They're all about 30 to 45 minutes from downtown Phoenix, and they've all seen explosive growth over the past decade. Now, here's what's really interesting. Even though these cities are literally neighbors, they have very different personalities. Think of it this way. Goodyear is like the ambitious younger sibling. It is the fastest growing city in America right now, with tons of new construction and new development. The population is now over 118,000 and growing at over 5% annually. It's got this exciting forward-looking energy. Now, Surprise is your value-conscious, family-friendly option. With a population over 150,000, it's got a great mix of families and retirees, especially in those 55 plus communities. It's known for being the most affordable of the three. Peoria is the established overachiever. It's got the best school ratings, the highest home values, and honestly, it's been ranked as one of the best places to live in Arizona year after year. Population is over 190,000, so it is the largest of the three. Now, those are the headlines, but let's get into what really matters, starting with everyone's first question: how much is this going to cost me? As of February 2026, here's what you need to know about home prices in each city. First, Goodyear. The median home price is sitting at about $485,000. Homes are selling in around 90 days, and the market is favorable for buyers. Now, in Surprise, the median is around $420K. Homes are moving in about 90 days as well. It's a buyer's market in Surprise, and this is your most affordable option right now. And lastly, Peoria, this is where you're looking at a median of about $550,000, the highest of the three. Homes are also selling in about 90 days, and the market is slightly favorable for sellers. Now, here's the thing. You're also getting properties in the most established neighborhoods with the best schools. Now, here's what's really important to understand. These are median prices. That means half the homes sell for more and half for less. In Goodyear, you can absolutely find new construction homes in the 350 to 400,000 range, especially if you're willing to go a bit further west. In Peoria, if you want to be in those top-rated school districts in North Peoria or around Lake Pleasant, you're easily looking at 600 to 800K, even over $1 million for luxury properties. For example, if you're looking at master plan communities like Estrella Mountain Ranch and Goodyear, you're typically 450 to 700K or more. Sun City Grand and Surprise, which is an active adult community, homes are ranging from 300 to 600K. Vistancia and Peoria expect 500K to over $1 million. The market across all three cities right now is relatively balanced. We've got about 3 to 4 months of inventory, which means it's not a crazy seller's market anymore. However, as I just mentioned, Goodyear and Surprise are favoring buyers, whereas Peoria is somewhat a seller's market. You've got some negotiating room, but homes in those good neighborhoods are still moving fast. Here's one more thing about prices. The West Valley as a whole is seeing strong growth because of major economic investments. Peoria especially is benefiting from the TSMC semiconductor plant, and Goodyear and Surprise are also favorable due to other manufacturers moving in. That's creating jobs and driving demand. Now, let's talk about something that's often even more important than home prices to families making this decision. If you've got kids, or maybe you're planning to, this section might be the most important part of this entire video, because here's the truth. School quality varies significantly between these three cities. Let me be straight with you. Peoria wins on schools hands down. Peoria is served primarily by the Peoria Unified School District, and it's one of the highest rated districts in the entire Phoenix Metro. You've also got Basis Peoria, one of the top charter schools in the country. When people tell me I want the best schools, I'm usually showing them homes in Peoria. Some of the top rated schools include Copper Creek Elementary, which is a 10 out of 10 rating, Sunrise Mountain High School, highly rated, Basis Peoria, consistently ranked as one of the best in the nation. Now, Goodyear has good schools as well, don't get me wrong, but they're more mixed. The city is served by several districts. Litchfield Elementary School District, this is an excellent school district, 9 out of 10 ratings. And Agua Fria Union High School District, more middle of the road, 5 to 6 out of 10 ratings. The challenge with Goodyear is that it's growing so fast that the schools are trying to keep up. You've got some fantastic elementary schools, but the high schools aren't quite at Peoria's level yet. Now, Surprise is similar to Goodyear. You've got good elementary options, especially in neighborhoods like Surprise Farms and Marley Park, but the overall district ratings are average. Dysart Unified School District serves most of Surprise, and it's got a mix, some great schools, some average ones. The key is knowing which neighborhoods feed into which schools. Now, here's my advice. Don't just look at the district, look at the specific school your home feeds into. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen buyers fall in love with a house only to find out that it goes to a lower rated school. We can pull the exact school boundaries for any property you're considering. And speaking of neighborhoods, let's talk about the master plan communities that make the West Valley so special. One of the biggest draws to the West Valley is the incredible master plan communities. These aren't just subdivisions. We're talking resort-style amenities, multiple pools, golf courses, parks, walking trails. It is a lifestyle. In Goodyear, you've got two major players, Estrella Mountain Ranch. This is one of the largest master plan communities in the entire state of Arizona. We're talking 65 miles of trails, lakes, a yacht club, golf courses, and multiple community centers. It's massive, over 700,000 homes when fully built out. The vibe here is very friendly, family oriented, lots of young professionals, and it's got that newer development feel. HOA fees run about $150 to $200 a month. Now, Palm Valley, this is more established, built out in the late 90s and early 2000s. It's got great schools, a golf course, and it's a bit more affordable than Estrella. Think 350 to 550 range. I recently recorded a video on both of these communities, which you can watch by clicking the link in the description below. Now, in Surprise, you've got several options. Sun City Grand, this is a 55 plus active adult community, and it's phenomenal. If you're retired or retiring soon, we're talking golf courses, fitness centers, restaurants on site, constant activities. Prices range from $300,000 to $600,000 plus. Surprise Farms, great community with pools, parks, and it feeds into decent schools. More affordable, typically $350,000 to $500,000. Marley Park, this is unique. It's got a new urbanism design with a main street, walkability, and a real sense of community. Prices are similar to Surprise Farms. And if you're looking for a gated community that offers a country club lifestyle with golf course lots and mountain views, Sterling Grove and Surprise is a great fit. Prices range from $500,000 to over $1 million. This exclusive community also has active adult parcels. Now in Peoria, the crown jewel is Vistancia. If I had to pick one master plan community in the West Valley that has it all, this would be it. Top rated schools, multiple villages, each with their own amenities, a golf course, trails connecting to Lake Pleasant, and just an amazing lifestyle. It's also one of the pricier options. You're looking at $500,000 to well over $1 million. HOA fees are around $175 to $250 depending on which village you're in. You've also got communities like West Wing Mountain and neighborhoods around Lake Pleasant that offer that resort lifestyle with incredible outdoor recreation right outside your door. Now, here's what you need to understand about these communities. The HOA fees are indeed worth it if you use the amenities. If you got kids who are going to be at the pool every day in summer, if you're going to use the fitness center, if you love the maintained landscaping and the parks, absolutely worth it. But if you're someone who's never going to use those amenities, you might want to look at non-HOA homes and save a couple $100 a month. So let's talk about what you're actually going to do in these cities. Here's where these cities really start to show their different personalities. What is your ideal weekend? That's going to help you decide. Goodyear is the outdoor recreation capital of the three. You've got Estrella Mountain Regional Park, 20,000 acres of Sonoran Desert with hiking, mountain biking, and horseback riding trails. It's stunning, especially in spring when the desert blooms. Goodyear Ballpark, spring training, home of the Cleveland Guardians and Cincinnati Reds. During spring training, this place is buzzing. Great restaurants are nearby as well. The vibe in Goodyear is active, growing, lots of young families. You've got new restaurants opening, Goodyear Square, which is Goodyear's downtown and entertainment hub, new shopping centers. It's got this energy of a city that's building its identity. Surprise is all about balance and value. Surprise Stadium, Kansas City Royals and Texas Rangers spring training. Again, huge draw during the spring. White Tank Mountain Regional Park, amazing hiking, petroglyphs, and it's literally right there. Less crowded than some of the other regional parks. The lifestyle here is more relaxed, family friendly with a big retiree community that brings a lot of stability and community events. You've got good shopping along Grand Avenue as well as Bell Road. Retail stores and other shopping venues popping up in Surprise as well, right off of the Loop 303. Honestly, it's just a really pleasant place to live without breaking the bank. Now, Peoria has the most developed entertainment and recreation scene. Lake Pleasant Regional Park, this is a game changer. 10,000 acre lake with boating, jet skiing, fishing, even scuba diving. If you love water activities, living near Lake Pleasant is incredible. Imagine being able to take your boat out after work on a summer evening. Check out the video I recorded on Lake Pleasant. The link is in the description below. P83 Entertainment District. This is Peoria's answer to Scottsdale entertainment scene. Movie theaters, restaurants, shopping, Topgolf. It's all right there. Peoria Sports Complex. This is where spring training happens as well for the Padres and Mariners, plus concerts and events year-round. The vibe in Peoria is more established, more refined. You've got excellent parks, Rio Vista Park, Paloma Park with splash pads, dog parks, sports facilities. It's a city that's been planned well, and has the infrastructure to support its population. All three cities have great golf courses, by the way. Goodyear has Estrella Golf Club and Palm Valley Golf Club. Surprise has multiple courses, including the ones at Sun City Grand. Peoria has the Blackstone Country Club and several others. One thing to mention, the summer heat. All three cities get hot. We're talking 110 to 115 degrees in July and August. Honestly, there's no city in the valley where you can escape the heat. But that's why almost every home has a pool or a community pool access And you plan your indoor activities during the peak heat. The trade-off is we get over 300 days of sunshine and absolutely perfect weather from October through May. Now let's talk about something really practical that affects your daily life. Let's be real. If you're working in Phoenix, Scottsdale, or even Tempe, your commute matters a lot. Here's the honest breakdown. From Goodyear to downtown Phoenix, morning rush hour, 35 to 50 minutes via the I-10. Reverse commute or midday commute, 25 to 30 minutes. To Sky Harbor Airport, 30 to 35 minutes. From Surprise to Phoenix downtown, to downtown Phoenix, morning rush hour, about 45 to 60 minutes via the Loop 303. This is the longest commute of the three. To Sky Harbor Airport, 40 to 50 minutes. From Peoria to downtown Phoenix, morning rush hour, 30 to 45 minutes via the Loop 101. This is the shortest commute of the three. To Sky Harbor Airport, 35 to 45 minutes. So look, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you're commuting to downtown Phoenix daily, the West Valley may not be your best choice. You're looking at an hour or more round trip every day. But here's what's changed: remote work and hybrid schedules. A huge percentage of my clients either work remotely or only go into the office 2 to 3 days a week. If that's you, the West Valley makes perfect sense. You get more house for your money, better schools in many cases, and you're only dealing with that commute a few times a week. The other thing to consider, there are major employers in the West Valley itself. Amazon has a massive facility in Goodyear. Microsoft has a data center. TSMC is actively building and expanding its massive semiconductor plant. Luke Air Force Base is a huge employer. The job market in the West Valley is growing fast. You may not need to commute to Phoenix at all. Now, if we're talking about getting to other parts of the valley, like Scottsdale, now Scottsdale from Peoria is about 45 to 50 minutes. From Goodyear or Surprise, you're looking at 60 minutes or more. Tempe or ASU, 45 to 60 minutes from any of these cities. Downtown Phoenix, Peoria has the edge at about 30 to 35 minutes in good traffic. One advantage all three cities share is you're close to the 10, Loop 303, or the Loop 101 freeways. That network makes it pretty easy to get around once you learn the routes. All right, let's talk about the total cost of living, because it's not just about the mortgage. When you're comparing these cities, you need to look at the total picture of what it costs to live there. Let me break this down for you. Property taxes. Arizona's property taxes are relatively low compared to states like California, Texas, or Illinois. You're typically looking at around 0.6% to 0.8% of your home's assessed value annually. For a $500,000 home, that's roughly $3,000 to $4,000 per year in property taxes. That's pretty reasonable. This is similar across all three cities since they're all in Maricopa County. HOA fees. This is where there's variation. Goodyear, master plan communities run $150 to $250 a month. Surprise, similar range, $150 to $250, sometimes lower in older communities. Peoria, $175 to $300 a month in premium communities like Vistancia. Utilities. This is actually important because summer electricity bills can be shocking if you are not prepared. Summer, which is about June to September. Expect $250 to $400 a month for a 2,000 to 2,500 square foot home. Winter, October to May, $100 to $150 a month. Solar definitely helps, and many homes in the West Valley have solar panels. Water bills run about $60 to $100 a month, depending on your lot size and landscaping. Home insurance. Arizona home insurance is generally affordable, about $1,200 to $1,800 per year for a typical home. The West Valley doesn't have the same wildfire risk as areas near the forest, so rates are pretty reasonable. Let me give you a real world example. A $500,000 home with 20% down. Here's your monthly breakdown. Mortgage at a 6.2 interest rate, approximately $2,460. Property tax, approximately $300. HOA, approximately $200. Insurance, approximately $125. And the average on utilities is approximately $200. That totals to $3,285 per month. That's your housing cost before maintenance, which you should budget another 1% of your home's value per year. The cost of living outside of housing. Groceries and everyday expenses are similar across all three cities. Gas prices tend to be a bit cheaper in Surprise and Goodyear versus Peoria. Dining out. Peoria has more upscale options. Surprise and Goodyear have more value-friendly chains. The state income tax. Arizona has a flat 2.5% income tax, one of the lowest in the nation. If you're moving from California, where it can be like 9 to 13%, this is huge savings. There are no taxes on Social Security benefits, retirement account distributions after a certain age. Important point for relocators. If you're selling a house in California for $800,000, for example, and buying here for $500,000, you're pocketing $300,000 in equity. That can go toward a larger down payment, reducing your monthly payment significantly, or it goes into your retirement accounts. So we covered a lot. Let's bring this all together and talk about who each city is perfect for. All right, moment of truth. After looking at everything, the prices, schools, lifestyle, commutes, and costs, let me tell you who each of these cities is a perfect fit for. So choose Goodyear if you want new construction and modern amenities. Goodyear has the most new development happening right now. You're excited about being a part of a growing city. There's energy here, new restaurants, new businesses opening up. You love outdoor recreation. You have Estrella Mountain Park, which is incredible for hiking and biking. You want master planned community living. Estrella and Palm Valley are fantastic communities. You work locally or remotely. With TSMC and other companies moving in, the job market is growing. If your budget is between $400,000 and $700,000, this is a sweet spot for Goodyear. Now, who lives here are young families, first-time move-up buyers, outdoor enthusiasts, professionals working for the tech manufacturing companies setting up shop. Choose Surprise if value is your top priority. Best bang for your buck in the West Valley. You're over 55 and retiring. Sun City Grand and Arizona Traditions are phenomenal. You want a family-friendly community feel. Great neighborhoods with parks and pools. You don't need top-tier schools. Schools are decent, but not exceptional. You appreciate the slower pace. Surprise is more relaxed than Goodyear's boom. Here's your budget for Surprise: $350,000 to $550,000, the most affordable of the three. Who lives here are retirees, budget-conscious families, snowbirds, people who want suburban living without the premium price tag. Now, choose Peoria if schools are your number one top priority. Best school districts in the Valley, period. You want an established, well-planned city. The infrastructure in Peoria is excellent. Lake Pleasant lifestyle appeals to you. Boating, water sports, beautiful scenery. You want more entertainment options. P83 district, better restaurants, more to do. You have a higher budget. You're paying a premium for the quality. You want the shortest West Valley commute to Phoenix or Scottsdale. Here's your budget for Peoria, $500,000 to over $1 million. Expect to pay more here. Now, who lives here are families prioritizing education, professionals with higher incomes, people who want the best schools and lifestyle amenities, those who value an established community. Here's the thing. There is no best city. There's only the best city for you. I've had clients fall in love with the growing energy of Goodyear. I've had retirees find their dream lifestyle in Surprise's 55 plus communities. And I've had families who wouldn't live anywhere but Peoria because of the schools. My advice, come visit all three. Drive through the neighborhoods, grab lunch in each city, visit the parks, get a feel for the vibe. What looks great on paper may not be a right fit or right feel when you're actually here and vice versa. If you've already visited these three cities, what was your impression? Drop a comment below. If you're stressing about choosing between these three cities, you don't have to decide today. The West Valley is not going anywhere, and making the right choice is way more important than making a fast one. What I can do is help you narrow down neighborhoods within each city, show you homes that match your criteria, and give you the insider information that you're not going to find in any online search. That's what I do every day. I help people just like you find the perfect home in the perfect neighborhood. Now, if you're serious about making this move and you want expert guidance, I love to chat with you. You can either text or email me. I offer free buyer's consultations where we'll talk about exactly what you're looking for, and I'll create a custom home search just for you. So, there you have it. Everything you need to know to compare Goodyear, Surprise, and Peoria. If this video was helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every week about living in the West Valley, and I promise they're going to save you time, money, and stress as you plan your move. Remember to download my complete West Valley buyer's guide that goes even deeper than this video. Just click the link in the description below. Moving to a new city is a big decision, but with the right information and the right guidance, it's also incredibly exciting. The West Valley has been amazing for hundreds of families I've helped relocate here, and I think you're going to love it too. I'm Renee the Realtor. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.